HappyThumbsGaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Level 2 Breaking Bats free play for LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. We do achieve the true hero requirement thanks to our 2x red brick, which we actually show you how to unlock, or I should say purchase after you have unlocked. And we're going to go ahead and start off by doing that right now. So we're right here in the main control room of the Watchtower. We're going to head on over to the left. So towards your screen, I almost said towards your controller. Towards your screen and to the left, and then towards your screen and to the right. And that'll take you into the old trophy room. You can see the little trophy above the room, kind of indicating that you were headed in the right direction. And booyakashow, on the right-hand side, you can see the little terminal. As long as you have 1 million cool studs, you can go ahead and purchase it. Then go ahead and hit your start button or options, depending on which platform you're playing on. And go ahead and select extras and turn it on. Now we're back at the Bat Terminal. We're going to go ahead and select Breaking Bats. And make sure you select free play. And we're just going to go ahead and select Batman. And you can choose anybody in the level, but we're going to go with Batman. Speaking of which, in this particular level, Batman has gone batty. And it's our job to go ahead and try and fix him. So we're going to start off with our very own version of Batman. We're going to use the sensor suit to detect a plastic man. Little thingy-who's it there. So, yeah, I didn't mention it in the first opening scene, but we really recommend that you have finished the entire story mode before coming back and to get these, because by completing the story, you pretty much have the majority of the characters needed for free play. There are going to be a couple extras along the way that we will pick up and show you where to get, but make sure you got that story completed before playing free play. Now, we're on to Minikit 1. You saw me use my heat ray to go ahead and destroy that globe over there on the front left side. And there was number 2, and up top is number 3. So that happened kind of fast. Feel free to rewind it if needed. But punch that Minikit in the face when you get an opportunity and collect it for your own collection. Alright, now there are a couple of things over here that we need to take care of that are story related that will not allow us to progress, because eventually we have to fight Batman, and so let's go ahead and kind of make this story progress a little bit more. So yeah, we got up top, we gave him a little pow right in the kisser. He's still cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, so we're going to go ahead and continue to go about our business, but he's going to be in a different location this time, so make your way over to him. Now you can use the flying character to fly up and around this fire over here rather than using like Arthur or somebody like that, or Arthur. Alfred. Boy, today is going to be an interesting day, huh? We'll have to see how this video turns out. Look at that, invisible wall. But we went ahead and flew around instead of using Mr. Alfred. And once we get over to the right side, you can see that not only does the crazy Batman destroy some silver bricks, but we fly up onto this ledge that we couldn't quite get to in story mode, use our heat ray to destroy that gold box, and collect that Minikit. Meanwhile, back down below, we got some bouncing bricks that we're going to build up into a techno suit station. We'll have to come back with Robin in a minute. And then over on kind of the left side, over towards the fire, there should be some bouncing bricks that you can build up to complete these water tanks. Once the water tanks come on, it's time for the car wash. That's right, the car wash, yeah. Alright, once you make it through there, make your way on over to the techno suit station. And we'll go ahead and switch to Robin and get our on. Alright, there we go. Just basically sit there and wait for the icon to indicate, and then press it, and it'll spin to win, and that giant faceless pumpkin out there will go ahead and stop and actually present itself with a grapple hook. So we're going to use that grapple, but first switch to Batman and use the sensor suit to go ahead and detect these bouncing bricks. Build them up into this power terminal station, and then we'll make our way over to the left-hand side. You will, of course, need to switch into your electricity suit in order to access either of these terminals. But over on the left-hand side, right where we started, kind of in the beginning here, there is this box that we can destroy that turns out not to be like a computer terminal, or maybe it is, and we just destroyed it and got its power source. So suck it up and go ahead and make your way back over to the original panel over here. And then we'll go ahead and pump it up. Alright. Booyakashow. Now the faceless pumpkin blows up and it actually provides us with a character token. So all of that was well worth it to gain a character token. Boy, this is gonna be fun listening to me, I tell you what. Alright, use Superman to fly up to the very top middle area, and you will see Adam West in Peril and a gold box. Destroy the gold box, rebuild the bricks, switch on over to Mr. Green Lantern himself, and use the old green ring to do wonderful things. Alright, look at that. We're building a little water slide. Oh, snap. We're going to have to charge an admission for this now that we set that up, eh? And you know what? I'm kind of bummed out I didn't even try to slide down it now that I'm thinking about it. Before leaving this top area, go ahead and switch over to Batman. Pull out the demolition suit and get your explosion on by destroying that silver cover up top. And once it goes kablooey, you will find a mini kit for you. Alright, back down on the ground floor. We do have a few more things that are pertaining to the story before we can progress. I was destined to smash that in the face and gain some more studs, but I failed. But essentially, we need to get back up to Batman, who, again, is still batty. And he will eventually drop a bomb and make a bunch of bats fly all over. And then he'll reposition himself in the middle of the room. This will smash down some bricks and kind of allow us to get access to all this stuff I've been trying to destroy this entire time. And guess what? There's a terminal here, but we need Monsieur Robin for that. And so we'll switch on over to Robin. A lot of character switching, huh? It's alright, though. And we gotta get our with our robot. Actually, I'm just kidding. You don't use the robot. You just get your Alright. Go ahead and open up both of those panels, and it'll drop a bridge, which will then chase Batman up to the very top. And then we can advance up there, kind of following him up. Or we can smash more. I was worried that I wasn't going to get the true hero. I know that in this level we've already obtained the 4x brick, so the 2 and the 4x will give us 8x, pretty much ensuring that we will never fail on those true hero statuses again. But I didn't want to have to come back and play this one, and so I'm milking a few studs along the way. But I can tell you that there's plenty of more video, plenty of more level, and there's lots of more studs available. So starting with those. So, oh yeah, switch on over to Robin, if you weren't already, and use his illumination suit to go ahead and charge up and get up top and pull this little grapple hook, and then build the bricks so we can advance into the next area. Well, I guess we don't have to build bricks, we just walk through it. Alright, so here we are in this whole new part of the Batcave. And we're gonna cha-cha our way through a bunch of these little boxes and bricks. Grab as many studs as we can. Now we know we're going to use the illumination suit here in a minute, so we're going to keep a Robin on that side, and we're going to switch on over to our Batman suit here in a second. And we need to do some digging, so we're going to switch on over to Alfred and get our dig on. We went right by him. Look at that. I was sure that he was at the end of the list, but nope, he's one of the first guys we unlock. So there he is, platter and all, and I got stuck in here. I was trying to make my way through, did not find a nice swimming hole, but there we go. Out in the middle of the water, we're gonna find 2 little steamy piles of something. I don't know that I would trust digging those up, and I certainly wouldn't eat anything off that platter now that he's dug those up. But once you get them both dug up, build the pieces, and this quack quack, I wonder, is that Affleck? Affleck? No, I guess not, huh? Affleck's more of a goosey thing. So anyways, he'll fly out there, and for some reason he just explodes, and he drops a series of coins that are kind of in the shape of the bat symbol. And there's a mini kit in the middle, so make sure you swim, collect all those studs, and make sure that you pick up that mini kit. Now, over on the right-hand side of the water area, we're going to find a box that clearly needs some shattering. It's got some glass, and we're not fond of glass. We only work with bricks and black and sometimes dark gray. So the blue's not going to cut it for us. We're going to shatter those, grab that character token, and then we're going to swim all the way back over. Technically, we could have just switched, but we would have had to have waited for this character to come back, because we technically need them both in a minute. we're going to need the services of Mr. Alfred again, and we are going to need that illumination suit. It's kind of weird because I don't know that you really need the suit in order to do what we're about to do, but I think you need the suit in order to progress in this next part of the story that happens right before. So use the illumination suit to go ahead and light it up back here. Light it up. And then once you destroy everything, there'll be some bouncing bricks to build. But before, go all the way back there and mess with another steamy pile. Once the pile is dug up, there's some bricks. Build them, and you will find Minikit number 5. Speaking of bricks to build, there are some more, as I mentioned. There's 2 sets that you dig up there. I guess one you smash up and one you dig up. Build those up into the station, and then we'll make our way over and watch this little crane system build up the bat boat, which is pretty cool. Lots of extra crane work, robotic work, stuff like that. You know, it could have just been built. How about that? What if it was already ready to go? What if we were in major turmoil, which we are, and we needed a vehicle pronto? Like, we just wasted 30 seconds or so building it. I know that's not very much, but it was enough for me to complain. No, I'm just kidding. If that's my only complaint so far, that would be good, and really it is. There was that one character glitch I had with Robin, with the hazard suit in the last free play level, but other than that, man, this game has been rock hard solid. That sounded funny. Anyways, we will make our way all the way up to the top. We noticed that Batman shot a few rockets over at the debris that was at the top. Oh, and speaking of debris, make sure you make your way back where you started, actually, and make sure you grab all those studs. There's a few bluesies and even a couple poiples, so that was pretty detrimental to us getting the true hero as early as we will. But here's another robotic arm going to work. Yeah, we surely couldn't have just, like, put that out on our own or something, huh? I don't know. There's taxpayers' dollars being spent unwisely here, I think. I like that he knocks. He's all, hello, wake up. All right, get inside there, make it up to the next level, and we will progress to the next item, the next collectible, which happens to be right here on the backhand side. You can see there is a magnetic door. But we also know that we have to smash all this stuff in order to build some story-related items. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of both. Smash everything and then switch on over to Robin, which guess what? We already were Robin. So we got that figured out. We ripped that door open with our magnetic awesomeness. And guess what? Minikit number 6 is now in the bag and ours for the keeping. So we are making some good ground. We are looking like we're over the halfway mark here. Pretty stinking close to it anyway. So keep smashing everything on this little, I don't know what I'd call it here, this lower deck. It's actually kind of the middle deck, but it's lower compared to where we're about to go. Once you get all the pieces freed, you can build them up into the bat bike. Hop on it and go ahead and destroy the next third of his health meter. And then he will eventually destroy our bat bike, causing some pieces to fiery, twisty burn up top and crash, bang, boom. And luckily for us, it actually gives us some bricks to build, but it's one of those little Robbit holes. Yeah, that's right. The Hobbit holes that are for Robin. So we'll go ahead and switch back over to our Techno suit. And we'll go ahead and here in a second. Now, this was weird to me. Like, it's showing me the Robin character in my thing because it's kind of obstructed. Like, I'm not fully visible. And that's good. If we can't see our character, we want to know who we are and where we are. But what it wasn't doing was suggesting which character was the right one for that. It kind of had a conflict there, and I guess the priority was to label the character's whereabouts rather than the characters needed for the task. So it said I needed to be Robin, but really I needed to be Batman. But that being said, we did get the true hero, and everything is awesome. And now we discover that we need to use Batman in the sensor suit to go ahead and access that panel that we tried with Robin. Then it clearly said we needed to be Robin, but we didn't need to be. So I was under the impression we needed to scan, but nope, it's just the scan the wall, I guess. And there are 3 moving parts that need to be adjusted. Adjust those 3, and the big vault will kick open and provide us with another Minikit. So that is awesome. And we got the bridge down because of our techno And once we get all the way to the top layer here, or level, he sends some more rockets of flailing and provides a bunch of bouncing bricks for us, which will eventually be built into a hazard suit station. But first, let's go ahead and take out these silver bricks up on the top, the stalagmites. I think that's what they're called. Stalagmite? I thought, yeah, anyways. There are 2 on this upper deck, and the rest are on the far, far right side of the cave. Now, you can go ahead and drop everything you're doing like we are and make your way down and over, or you can wait and make your way over there, because you have to progress here at the end. So we wanted to go ahead and get them all in one little capture, though. So there they are, the other 3 on the far right-hand side. So there are 5 total if you're having troubles counting. And we're targeting them from a distance, babe. All right, look at that. It took quite a few rockets, but good thing we have unlimited. And booyakashow, 8th Minikit is now ours. So here are a bunch of the hazardous bricks, the yellow, green, and red ones. We're going to slurp them all up. And once we get all of those, we'll check our backpack to see how many we got. And look at that, we got 30. Now, we know that all of these hazard suit stations actually require 25 in order to do the dirty work. So right off the bat, we know that we have more, kind of indicating that there might be some more to this. And if we look in the back, we see that we have 5 on our backpack and a bunch still on the ground. So we'll slurp all those up. And look at that, we got 35 of those bad boys now. We're going to go ahead and reattach and plunge 25 more of these inside this. And I wonder what it's going to give us. Oh, spoiler alert. It's down on the bottom. That already tells us. All right, Minikit 9 is now ours, and we're going to have to go ahead and progress the story a wee bit, but not quite yet. We're going to switch to Batman and get his sonar suit and blast this glass over here, because, again, you know, look, that's the wrong color for us. And we're going to swoop up this item here, which happens to be for Batmite. We have to actually give him this. I think it's a gun. I'm not exactly sure. We didn't physically talk to him and hear his, like, hey, I need you to go get me this thing for the beginning of the quest. So I'm not exactly sure. I had a moment of, like, what? Right there. I needed Batman, and I clearly needed to just use my grapple to, well, you don't need Batman. You need a grapple to pull that open. And now we're going to make our way all the way down and around to the far, far, far right of the platform where Batmite is waiting for us. And we go over there, and we tried to cheat. We switched characters to the one that was closer, and unfortunately, the item that we picked up is in the hands of our other character. So we have to switch back on over to, well, Batman, I guess. I was going to say Robin. It was Robin, but it's Batman now. It's Batman. And now we'll run this gun all the way down and around. Now we are going to have to go back up to that computer terminal and queue that, but let's go ahead and finish this first, We do have one more mini kit that will swoop right after this, and then it's just a bunch of story stuff, so you guys will be free to go, or you can hang out and watch the rest too. So, oh, goody, he says. We'll go ahead and kick down, and look at that. We get another character, and that wraps up the characters. So we're good there. We know we got the Adam West. We already got the red brick. We've got all the character tokens, and now we've got one last mini kit, which is pretty simple. It's right here. Use Batman in his sensor suit to go ahead and scan for the Martian Manhunter. I don't know what that is. You know what it is. We'll just avoid calling it what it is. Use it, don't abuse it, and slip on through and grab that mini kit. Once we get that done, like I said, all the collectibles have been successfully gathered. Now, if you are just simply playing and done, you are welcome to go ahead and use the save and exit and leave the game. It will save all your data. I promise you won't have to come through and get any of these mini kits or collectibles again, and you won't have to go through playing the rest of the level. Now, for me, I'm wanting studs, and I know there are a few of you out there that use our free play videos to not only find all the collectibles, but to also get through the levels. So we're going to go ahead and finish them. And if you guys want to choose to stop watching, that's up to you. We have no hard feelings about that. So as you can see, we're in this Tron-like world. It's just a matter of climbing to the top of these platforms and using the switches. Once you get all the switches flipped, it will go ahead and provide us with the old bat plane, I guess is what that is. So the bat jet, and we'll fly over there and hop inside of it. Nice of it for them to switch us a little closer. So yeah, what do you guys think? We got some time where we're just kind of chilling. We're gonna do some blasting on the old Batmobile, but other than that, we're chilling. So what do you guys think of this game? Do you guys have a favorite character yet? Is there anybody that you're dying to unlock that you haven't seen yet? Or what's the scoop? So quick little cutscene that we probably should have edited out, but we didn't. This was a very peculiar boss. Now, I hate to point the finger here, but I did see a lot of kind of repeated moments, but just with a slight twist. Like, for example, this is totally Sandman from Lego Marvel. I mean, I think it's level 1, maybe? You had to fight Big Sandman at the end. Like, do you guys remember that? Like, I mean, that's totally what this is, but it's a bunch of bats instead of sand. I don't know. It's cool. I guess the mechanics were there as far as the coding and stuff goes. All they had to do was switch the sand with bats and then kind of reshape it. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's a part of Batman somewhere in the movies or the comic books that he turns into this giant, crazy bat man. And I don't know. Maybe not. You by now have probably figured out that there is a sequence that he goes through, and eventually he will drop a bunch of bricks on the left-hand side. You saw we built them up, and it happens to be like a spotlight. Apparently he is not fond of light, so we pulled it around and shined it in his face, and that actually revealed his true self, which we were allowed to go in and give him a little smackaroo. But as soon as we do, he gathers himself back and creates this giant bat-shaped man again. So again, he just kind of gets his halitosis on. He sprays his stank breath everywhere, and if you can avoid that for a while, like look at us, we're up in the air with Superman, and we didn't get hurt at all. Then he swings a few times, and then I believe there's a slow-mo one coming up. Yeah, usually when you get to the slow-mo cue, you know you're close, if not already there. So he does drop another pile of bricks, so we'll build these up and do another spotlight, and we will move that lever and watch him take me out right as I complete it. That was good timing. And the light shines all the bats away, revealing his true self again, and then we go ahead and sneak in and give him a little love tap. That's right. Ooh, we were also in a stud horror moment where we had to pick all those up. Oh, yeah. All right. Got to have them all. So, one more time, ladies and gents. You just, like you said, or like I said, you should climb up or fly up with one of your flying characters and just kind of hover. And this will allow you to avoid being taken out time after time and losing studs and stuff like that. Time after time. Look at all those studs. I was trying to get those. All right, look at me. Whee! Don't try this at home. You might get a little sick. All right. We are almost there, and as soon as he drops those last bricks, we will build them, and then he actually, this isn't light this time, he gets his dance on. But then we dance our way right into the total screen, which is nice, because we've removed all the cutscenes. And, yeah, well, we do have to go in one more time, I guess, and I should have just danced the night away right into the totals, huh? Pretty close, though. But Breaking Bat's free play level is now complete. We're going to add up to our stud total here, which we could definitely use some more because we have another red brick we have to buy, but we don't have enough studs quite yet, I don't think. So we might have to do some farming of some studs, which we'll probably do off camera. But True Hero achieved, which we did not have the first time around, so that's nice. We also found the red brick, which was one of the first items we found. We saved Mr. Adam West, which is awesome. More commonly known as Mayor West these days. And all 10 mini kits add up into a flying bat jet. And we'll take all those studs and, oh, booyakashow, we're over a Milski. We also picked up the 3 tokens, which gave us Man Bat, Hush, and Red Hood. I'm not familiar with Red Hood. I'll have to learn about that. Get a couple of bricks, one for the Minikit, one for the True Hero, one for all characters, and of course, one for, I think Adam West should have been in there too. Maybe I missed that one. You saw those check marks, but that's seriously going to wrap up Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham Level 2 Breaking Bat Free Play. Holy cow, those are a mouthful when I spit those out. Hopefully you guys found this helpful, and as a reminder, there are quick links down below. Hopefully you didn't get all the way to the end before you found that out, but yeah. Head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. We'd love to hear from you guys. We also have an Instagram, Google+, Twitch account. HappyThumbsGaming.com, of course, too, where all of our product reviews and game reviews are. We also have, our sticker store and all sorts of stuff there. So if you haven't been there, come check us out. We'd love to see you there and hear from you any of the above places. And, to the yeah. As always, until next time. Heisen, see ya!